Sigma Nu Brothers, hey, it's 3 weeks after the last time we did the video. Just wanted to show you the tremendous progress that's going on in the house here with Flintco really busting their butt with all the crews doing double duty, getting the brickwork done. Should be done this week outside. A lot of the siding that you'll see in the dining room and the living room has been going up. Some of the flooring has gone down, carpet, etc. But just wanted to show you what all is going on. We're 3 weeks away from actually moving in. So the 15th of January is the date that we've got set. But you'll see some of the finishes and old items that have been put in, as well as the windows and the views that we've got that I just wanted to show everybody, help the excitement keep going, because we're all excited about moving in and what this big moment means for us in the Sigma Nu house. So right now we're standing in the card room. I don't know if you can see the floor, but it's the white and black diamond flooring on there, and we've got the view out towards Old Central, at least the library lawn, perfect view right on that. And we've got the paneling around the living room right now. Soon they'll be putting up the beams that we're all in love with, oiling those beams, lemon oiling those beams. If you look back towards the fireplace, you'll notice that they've got the old masonry work around the fireplace that they brought from the old house. We'll be painting that and bringing that in. And some of the furniture will be going in here. The piano will be back over that way. Let's move into the dining room. So we're moving into the dining room. We have tile on the dining room floor right now. They've put up the paneling, so that's going well. They're going to start staining the paneling as well. In this room, we can fit over 120 brothers as opposed to less than 100 in the old house. So again, a big increase in size and be able to handle the larger amount of guys, get all the brotherhood in one shot. Let's go take a look at the windows and the doors out to the patio. We've got the cross pattern, the leaded look windows going out to the back court, but we've also got it over towards the strip. We've got doors in the patio on the east side of the house, so it's an awesome look from the street. You'll notice as we look at it later that you may have seen already as far as the windows, but let's look at the kitchen real quick. So they're busy working on getting all the equipment brought in, or at least not brought in, but installed. All the equipment is there. They just got to get all the ducts and electrical and so on. So what we've got right here in this area is the serving area for the members. They come through, grab their food, and then in the back's the kitchen. You got the hood, the gas grill, and everything else. So and this is the dish return area right in here. So the dishwasher and all the rest of the equipment here as well. So, well, we're going to move to the other side of the house. So we're stepping from the living room up into the little transition area. It's somewhat of they'll have wood flooring on this area. We're going from the carpet in the living room to the wood floor here, and then the elevator and the women's bathroom here. We've got tile window again with another great look out towards the campus. And the steps up like we had in the old house on granite flooring going up to the vestibule. And as I mentioned before, I think in the prior video, we are using the door from the old house. It's not installed yet, but you can certainly notice the look as well as the windows, the leaded pattern in there as well. It's basically the same look we had at the center of the house before with the card room, and then also on the other side. One of the things that will be last is certainly the granite or marble flooring that goes in here with the star, 5-arm star that's right here, but we've got the main stairwell going upstairs. Those will be a wood stairwell, and with our old banister that's right here as well. Then we'll go head this way back towards House Mom's room and the library. So this will be a nice little sitting area. Got a little study nook right here. We'll have the composite on this wall. Like I said, a little study nook here. We've got the mail room, the data room, and the janitor's room right here. So right here is the area where we're going to have kind of like the Pistol Pete, honoring some of the members of Sigma Nu that have been Pistol Petes in the past. So right in this area right here is where you'll see that display of all the prior members and a little bit about them and encouraging guys in the future to be Pistol Petes as well, and that a great honor for them and excitement for the university. So we're gonna go to the house mom's room real quick. Like I mentioned before, big upgrade as far as size. She's got a little kitchenette area right here. The bathroom is back in this way. It's a full bathroom as opposed to just a tiny little area. She's definitely got a great view out on the campus. So instead of the back alley, we're treating her like the lady that she is and deserves, with a great view. Got her bedroom here. So that's a nice area for her. So we're looking forward to that. Big upgrade for the house mom. Coming back this way is the library, also known as the Tom Mason Hall of Honor, where we're going to have a lot of alumni and chapter awards identified and put up on the wall over here. We'll have, it's a multi-use facility as far as a lot of the floor will be tile floor, so you can do VR practice and so on. There'll be a piano in here, multiple tables throughout, and on the back wall there'll be a big screen TV and a bookcase across the back, so that'll be great. And on the west wall you're going to see all of the displays for like Rock Chapter, Alpha Affiliates, Man of the Year, and alumni, Hall of Honor and Hall of Fame that would be displayed up here as well. So behind us we've got an area where you've got a conference table, so you can have meetings in here, and also again multi-use. You can use it as a alumni gathering area back here. We've got a sink right here that you can use for cleanup afterwards, but the doors out on the east side go out to the back court. So let's go look out there real quick. Still a little work to go. They're going to pour the back court here probably next week. And then they'll put up the basketball goal. We got the main stairs right over here. The kitchen is on the other side over there. You'll notice some of those great doors over here that we had in the dining room. So it's another great look, very reminiscent of Sigma Nu that we had in the past. Again, trying to honor the architecture and the coloring and the white stone and the red brick, etc. So again, this will be the backcourt, great little amphitheater, if you will, for going out. A lot of brotherhood opportunities. So let's move on to the second floor. Okay, now we're gonna go up the second floor at the southeast stairwell. So come with me up to number 2. Get the stairwell that goes down to the basement we'll go to later, but for now we're heading up. Right behind us, south side, is the AGR house. We're good friends at AGR, but coming to the second floor, you'll notice that they've started getting the doors in. We've got a lot of the wood doors and they're stained, so those are looking good, making progress. A lot of the walls are painted. They're in the process of painting the handrails here. So it's looking good. Got all the door frames and so on painted. They got the locks and so on here. Take a look. So this is one of the 8-man rooms, and notice the flooring, etc. out here. We've got the bunk room on one side, and then this area here. So it's all looking good. Down to the tail end of the hall, we've got one of the study rooms. So again, we've got 2 8-man rooms, one on either side on this end of the hall. And this is a 6-man room. But we've got one of the study rooms right here, second floor, northeast version. This has got carpet and one of the rooms here, this area. Again, great view back towards the campus. Okay, we're in the second floor study room on the northeast side of the house. If you look out this window, obviously, one of our goals was to be prime view of the campus back towards the library. We certainly have that great view for aspiring students and so on to work on their studies. But this is another great area. We increased study space quite a bit, and we'll go touring back towards the other end of the house. So come with me. We're going to head down the hallway back towards the west side of the house. Go by the guest room, and then also the second floor head, as well as another one of the study rooms. So you see this way, right in the middle is the main stairwell, but we'll take a look at the guest room real quick. Okay, so this is the guest room for either, and also for ADA purposes. If we have a brother that's handicapped or disabled, they can use this room, and it is ADA compliant with the bathroom and door well. It's wide enough, but there'll be a fold down bed, so it'll work great. Got its own bathroom, so if we have a national consultant come, or Gilpin or I need to hang out for the night, we can just stay in this room, but it'll be locked up and only one person will have a key. So good room to have, but this is another study nook, just casual chairs with swinging tables, but great view of the campus and the little balcony. Just right outside here is where the 5-arm star is going to hang on the house, so it could be a great look. But anywho, head back this way. Main stairwell, got the elevator back to our right. Again, this handrail all the way up will be wood, just like in the old house. So again, reminiscent of Sigma Newhouse. The elevator, the second floor central study room. Great room. It's going to have conference table, study carrels, and also lounge chairs to study in. So we've provided plenty of study space for these guys to make even better grades going forward. We're setting the goal to move forward and move upwards. So you can see the view out towards Edmund Lowe Library, another great view for the Sigma Nu. It's awesome. Head back this way towards the second floor head. Now the little study nook right here on the left. We've got a lot of the setup here. All the sinks are coming in. Nothing much different here than what we saw. They've got the showers in with the little cutout for shampoo and so on. Got the sinks in, and then the bathrooms with the stalls. Yeah, we got to go ADA compliant in some of those issues. So here we are. So that's the second floor head. The little cubby holes here and trash there as well. Go around the corner here. Look at some of the rooms. Four-man room, great room. It's on the end with a great view towards the north, but you got the bunk room here and the living area, but it's just right up near the front. And you know, as far as living space, this is a fantastic room. So, you know, these guys are gonna be in here pretty dang lucky. Well, anybody in the house is gonna be pretty lucky. So, you know, hey, what can you say? Here we go. We're gonna go back down towards the south, looking at some of the hallways here. Got working on the doors here, they're painting and so on, so that's blocked off. But so on this side, we've got, I believe it's 6-man rooms. They have doorknobs, but see if we can get in here. So we got a 6-man room here. We got the bunk room and the living area here. You got a great view of the back court right here. So we got the main stairs, and you can look at all the activity going on in the back court and holler at the guys over at the kitchen. But again, another great space for guys to live in. Back down this way to the south end, we've got 2 4-man rooms there on the back side. So one of the few rooms that have no windows in the bunk rooms on the south side. So optimal for sleeping. But okay, so this 4-man room, you're on the west side. You got a great view of the Landakai house to renew the old chop wars and so on. Living area, and then you've got the bunk room back here. Again, no windows on one side, so some great sleeping opportunities. So anyway, so the other room on the other side is exactly the same. So, okay, heading up to the 3rd floor, Sigma Newhouse. Again, we're back towards the south side for AGR. This side was blocked off for painting doors, but all the hardware is getting put on the doors right now as we here we go. Again, the floor setup's the same, 2nd and 3rd floor. We've got 2 8-man rooms on either side of us with the doors, and on the end, a little different on the 3rd floor, we've got a study nook at the very end. You can kind of see the little wall down there. We'll go walk down that way. Again, the rooms are pretty much the same. You got 2 4-man rooms on either side, and this one on the second floor, we just had a 6-man room and then a study room at the end. So because of the swoop we had on there, we had that extra space for the study room and the extra room. So, okay, here we are in the northeast end of the house. We've got 2 4-man rooms here, great spaces with views towards the library, as well as this side. It's got a view of the strip. Great setups, and you've got the study nook right here with the 2 study carrels. Then you've got the view of the library lawn back out this way. So aspiring guys for greatness in academics. And we're gonna work our way down the 3rd floor, check out the laundry room and other areas. Here we go. Heading back down the 3rd floor hall. Gonna go right by the laundry room as we walk this way. Another great windows, views that we've got, the red brick and the white cast stone on here. We've got the little laundry room. We'll get some 4 washers and 4 dryers in this area, and a folding table for the guys to be able to do their laundry if they don't send it home for their mom to do. So, you know, those guys that can get it done, why not? But we've got a view out of the backboard out this way if you want to look toward that one. Next week when they pour the concrete, you know, that'll start taking shape. And so like I said, we've got 3 weeks until move in. There's a lot of moving parts, a lot of things get done, but Flint Co. and all the subs are all keyed up to get all that done. So it's exciting, lots happening, but what a big time. Okay, walking back to the west side of the building, walk by the stairs and the elevator and so on. Another study room right here. Yeah, this is another study space for the guys. This is the north central one. It's a great view of the library again. Got a conference table that's going to be here along with a big screen TV for conferences or meetings or Zoom calls. Some study carrels as well as lounge chairs in here. Again, really focused on giving enough space for studying, increasing those academics. So we're going to move back this way towards the commander's room, which is one of my favorite spaces in the house as far as rooms. Go by another study space right here, and then the 3rd floor head, which is exactly like the 2nd floor. I don't know if there's any interest in that, but they're setting up all the sinks and so on. So we'll go straight to the commander's room, just right here to the left. So this room above all the rest, to me, is really awesome. And when I did some tours for some of the actives, when they saw this room, they said, man, this might even inspire me to run for commander. The great views, the high ceiling. This is a 4-man room when the house is full. It might be a 2-man room for the commander and the LC. So there's enough room in here for 2 good-sized couches as well as the desk, and then the bunk room back over this way. But you know, it's a great spot for all the guys to have, you know, meetings. If you know, some individual meetings for the commander and LC, they can go to the conference room just down this way, the study room in the central. If they want to have a larger meeting, for a big meeting, they'll probably be down in the chapter room or the study hall downstairs. So great stuff. Okay, so we're going from the 3rd floor, walking down the southeast stairs down to the BAMO. Got the chapter room, the main study hall, and some other study space and some trophy cases, as well as the storage/pomp room. So these are kind of some new things, expanded chapter room, so all the guys can have seats as opposed to sitting on the floor. It's also can be used for an intense study space. We'll have movable tables and chairs in there. Then they transition into the great study hall, which we'll have right there for where most of the pledges will be doing most of their studies during their pledge program. But just a beautiful space. I'm sure you'll agree as we go down there. So let's head down to the 3rd floor, down to the basement. Okay, walking down to the basement, we'll go by the mechanical room, and I'll show you the switch gear, which is AKA the circuit breakers for the house, which is one of the real last critical path items that we needed to get moved in for the 2nd semester. So needless to say, we're excited as all get out to have that baby here. So we do have lots of extra storage space. We'll see some others down here as well, but this is for luggage or whatever, probably janitor supplies and so on. But we move into the mechanical room. One of the things you'll notice is the switch gear, the monster circuit breakers we've got over here. And back towards this way is our water heater unit. So one of the things we did different with the construction and the mechanical equipment for the house is we pretty much had one big boiler, one big chiller and heater and so on. So it was one item went down, the whole house went down. Well, we've gone with variable flow, refrigerant VFR units. So we've got multiple water heaters, multiple coolers and heaters. So, we got more backup is what I'm trying to say for all of the heating and cooling, whereas back in 2021, when the cold weather hit, everything went down. Our big heater went down and the whole house froze up, basically. We had to get everybody out. Well, we've got backup systems set up now with the new system. So excited about that. We've also got the storage tanks or the water tanks over here, where in this area, I know the AGRs had a lot of trouble, as well as the Lambda-Chis during construction to get keep water out of their construction pit. Well, we have had some flooding in the past, so we've got French drains around all the outside and also the inside with pumps and so on. And it all goes to this huge water drum where all the water flows in and we pump it out. So that's set up, a couple of fail safes. We've also got one for the stairwells out to the west. So things are set up well. We feel more like, there won't be flooding or less opportunity for it. So, just improvements everywhere you look. So, yeah, now we're heading into the chapter room. So we can get everybody in this chapter room, whereas before, a lot of guys had to sit on the floor. Certainly, we don't have all the benches in yet, but just like at the old chapter house, we'll have benches all the way around here, and the commander will be over here. We'll also have a big screen TV here for educational purposes. And in this whole area, we'll have movable tables and chairs so that we can have it again as an intense study space. So great opportunity for brotherhood where it all starts right here. Pretty cool. Head back this way towards the main study hall where the pledges are going to be. It's the carpet and the big space. We'll have a lot of study carrels, big conference table right over here for any big meetings, be it for our advisory boards and so on. So, and then these will be the doors into the chapter room. There'll be a great space. Get the printer tables over here, another big screen here, probably a sofa and other comfortable study spaces right in this area. We move to the next area is the basement bathroom, as well as the elevator. Then you've got the cabinets that we'll have put in on the right side for trophy cases and so on. And then another storage area to the left. So here's the bathroom right here. So nice setup, tile and everything. Come back this way, we got the main stairwell coming down here. The elevator's off to the left. And then the storage space that we've got back behind here. Again, significant increase in storage space as well as study space, but this can be another little study nook if we decide we want to put study carrels there. And then back off to the storage/pump room. So we noticed in some of the house tours, some of the other houses had larger basements that were set up to enable them to more functionally work on homecoming stuff like pumps, the big panels that we use. In our old house, we had these winding staircases to get that stuff up there. Well, we've got a straight shot stairwell out here that goes up to optimize our workflow there. But this can be used for storage. Honestly, they could repurpose it for other things in the future, but the tail end over there, the white wall, that's where another one of the storage tanks are for groundwater for flooding, to keep anything from getting into the house. We'll have a big screen TV over here when the guys are doing pomp and stuff, whether it's video or music, whatever, just great entertainment, great opportunities for brotherhood down here and other projects. So, well, that's it for the Baymo, guys, other than the stairwell. Okay, we're here on the west side, right near the chop house. We're gonna have the west parking lot behind you, but right here we've got the stairwell coming up from the basement / pump room and the door out to the west parking lot. These are the west stairwell. So big improvement getting the parking lot on the west side, so we get less foreigners parking in our parking lot. So really save it for the brothers. So we'll move to the front of the house now. Okay, great. So we've got the last piece of brickwork on the house itself. They're finishing up the bay windows on Mom's room. And then you've got the brickwork that's going to be going up over the next 2 days. So once that's done, all the brickwork on the house itself, other than some of the white access stone on the top over the central gable, is the last thing need to be done. Good. Here we are across the university looking back towards the house from the student union parking lot. You'll notice a lot of guys have told me that they look at it from a ways off, particularly over by by the library, that is this the old house or the new house? Because it looks so familiar. And that is the biggest compliment I can think of, is that guys tell me that. Not only brothers, but also people outside Sigma Nu that love the house that we had, and they're so excited that we've got the same look. And so whether it's Mike Gundy, who loved the house before, who knows, maybe we'll make him an honorary brother. But the architecture on this house is iconic, to say the least, and quite the landmark. But now that we're right in view, more so than what we were with the library lawn, this is going to be more spectacular. Frankly, the rush chairman this next summer will have the easiest job in the world. The tough part is trying to winnow it down to the ones we truly want, which is a great problem to have. But right now, we've got 3 weeks until the guys move in. We're going to have all of the executive officers in the house for about a week, helping to clean, put stuff in the right place, be it pictures, some of our history items, and helping just however we need them to. And as we need guys to come in and help out with cleaning up stuff for landscaping or whatever, we've got a brother doing the landscaping, so that's exciting. We've got all kinds of folks chipping in. So this is truly a big brotherhood event. That's what we really want it to be, is have all the brotherhood to have ownership in this thing. All right, so we've got 700 brothers, want to get to 800. We're at 6.2 million. We need to get to $7 million as far as pledges to fund this thing the way we need to do it truly with excellence, like our Epsilon is known for. We've got the finest fraternity house on campus, got the most iconic landmark on campus everybody is proud of, be it Sigma Nu or other folks on campus. It's just the most well-known university in Jefferson on the Strip. We want to get this thing built up and everybody to have ownership in the house, just like we want to be a big brotherhood project, and that everybody really has ownership and is committed to the house. I just ask that everybody just dig in a little deeper and go a little further to help us complete this project the way that we need to, and I know that we can. So brothers, please join us and go Pokes.